Good night. Good night, MAArten, and welcome to your favorite online internet program, www.sxmtalk.com. Of course, I'm your host, Christopher Emmanuel, and I want to thank you guys for being here. Call a friend, call someone, and tell them that their favorite online internet program is here tonight. And of course, I'm saying a hearty good night, good morning, good evening to everyone, whether you're listening in Holland, whether you're listening in the United States, whether you're listening in the Caribbean, St. Martin region. Welcome to MAArten Talk. And of course, we're going to have a pretty interesting program for you as usual. It's always interesting. I would like to, I have been taking, how should I call it? How should I say it? I have been taking a serious look at certain issues, certain things that is going on in MAArten, and I'm listening to people, I'm listening to youngsters, and sometimes it's good just to hush your mouth and listen to people talk, But sometimes a lot of the talk that you hear, it is sort of, how should I say it, worrisome with the things that you hear people saying. And they're saying that MAArten is heading in the wrong direction. They are saying that MAArten is going down the drain. They are saying that things are bad and things are worse. But then, when I come to reality and I look at the individuals who are making those comments, who are talking and saying those things, I say to myself, no wonder they are saying it. No wonder they are saying it. And I also had an email that came from an individual, and he asked, why am I always attacking or always on the up, while blaming Tio for everything, and because they're all the same, right? No, they're not all the same. They may not be that different. All right, the difference between them may be slim, maybe just a fine line or a thin line, but they are not all the same. Because you see, the thing is, right, I want to encourage people to not only listen to when you hear individuals talk, but to read the things that they are writing. What am I talking about? I should say, who am I talking about? Our good friend, Maurice Lake. And I must say that I was told, or I was informed, I heard in between the grapevines that he seriously wants to come on the program. Well, I'm saying this to my good friend, Maurice Lake. You're welcome with open arms on the program. But come good. Come correct. Because there's no watering down here. All right? No watering down, no softening up, no question, no. Come good. Because I'm not that fascinated, right? But I'm disturbed by his bombardment of articles in the newspaper. All of a sudden, Maurice Lake is an author. He's a writer. All of a sudden now, right? He's putting his full master's degree to good use. Taking up a whole half page and a whole page and a half of the Daily Herald opinion. I is one that used to like to read the opinion page, but now it doesn't interest me no more. Why it doesn't interest me no more? Because of the garbage, especially from Maurice Lake. And listen to some of the things he's talking about. He's talking about securing the old age pension for the elderly. He's talking about schools need this. He's talking about continue with the road programs and the road network. He's talking about going in a government building to save rent. He's talking about this government ain't doing this and listen to me, Maurice Lake. 8 months this government is in there. 8 months. And all of a sudden you, Maurice Lake, want all those things done. Okay, good. Because when you come here on the program, one of my first questions to you will be this. How long have you been assistant to Theo Heiliger? That's one of the first questions. So if you want to get answers for them now, you can listen, because that's one of the questions I'm going to ask you. How long have you been assistant? And not just a regular riff-raff assistant, an executive assistant. How long have you been assistant to Theo Heiliger? How long has Theo Heiliger been in office? How long has Theo Heiliger been a commissioner? Those are some of the questions I want to ask you. You know why? Because all of a sudden you view this government with a magic wand. Because things that you as executive assistant and Theo Heiliger couldn't get done in 10 years or more. 10 years or more, you couldn't get it done. But now you want it done in 7 months. That's why I call you a cockroach. You know why? Because cockroaches are pests. And that's what you're being right now. You're being a pest. Okay? Writing all sorts of things in the newspaper. And I'm saying to myself, you don't care not one bit for the people of MAArten. What you care about is getting into office to splurge, to show, and to just walk around with your chest as if you're in things. That's the only reason you don't care nothing about MAArten people. So don't come and say that, oh, you know, you can't stand the sidelines no more, and because you care for the MAArten people and your children, all of that is hogwash. All of that is garbage. You don't give a blinking beep, 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 nothing for the people of MAArten. And these are the things that when I read them, it does get me vexed, it does grind me. What you need to do, Maurice Lake, okay, here comes another question. Go and ask Theo Heiliger, because I know that you know, the real reason behind the causeway. Ask him. Ask him this question too, right? Will he be getting land around that area of the causeway? Ask him, right? Will a gas station be coming there and who will be owning it? Ask him those kind of questions. Ask him if a deal was made or struck between he and Louis Conson and the Fleming family, right? With a back portion of land and real estate. Ask those sort of questions. Okay? Ask him the truth behind the causeway. All right? But then I don't want to come and pretend as if, you know, you guys are so God-given to MAArten and only you guys can solve MAArten problems. Maurice, you may have 4 master's degree, but we went to school also. We went to school also. And what we are not, or what I am not, is a puppet. All right? Is a puppet. Nobody could tell me jump and I can say how high. We can't say the same for you. So of course I will be happy for you to grace your presence and come on this program. Because right now, there's nothing you guys, because you're, according to what Kendall said in his article, are you scared? Are you scared that this government is doing stuff? Trying to get stuff done? All right? Come and explain to the people the land. Explain to the Lee's family in Simpson Bay. And I'm saying this to the people of Simpson Bay now. I'm saying, you know, I don't want to say that I'm happy, I'm glad that it's done. But finally, okay, Lee family, the Harleys, the Petersons, all of you guys down in Simpson Bay, now you finally see the kind of person Theo Heiliger is. Finally, because he's going to come and try to nice it up and make it sound good. But he have taken MAArten people and shoved their face in mud by giving the water rights in front of Lee's Grill and Bar, a MAArten, to Spagins. They came from Holland. They came here to this island. And Theo Heiliger has given him all the water rights. I hope you people in Simpson Bay finally seeing through Theo Heiliger. So when he go down Simpson Bay, I give him 2 and 3 and 400 votes. The Harleys, all right, the Petersons, all of you down in Simpson Bay. Look, That's why I'm asking until you guys send him a clear message. Maurice and all them going to be jumping on lists. You know why they're going to be jumping on lists? Because it's burning them that they're out of office. Nobody ain't coming to them no more. They ain't important. Nobody ain't asking them questions. They can't shove their chest up in the air. They're not important anymore. And that's what happened. You got a bunch of rats now jumping from everywhere, and they're clinging on the strongest piece of board they could find. Because the election is 2014. So everybody now is on the radio. Everybody wants their voice to be heard. Gracita has been president of parliament for 2 years. 2.5 years. And in those 2.5 years, the MAArten Foundation was dead. You heard nothing about it. All of a sudden now, the MAArten Foundation this, the MAArten Foundation that, painting of the statue, doing this, doing that. We had the 2 presidents of parliament from Curacao and Aruba and staff came to St. Martin on invitation of the president of parliament here in St. Martin. Here comes Gracita. Here comes Gracita. Oh, the up wasn't informed. We wasn't invited. How come we didn't get this? How come we didn't get that? Without Samuel and the way he's running parliament, look what he did here. And he didn't even get elected. And the people this, Gracita, the people nothing. Okay? Informing you and the up about the presidents of parliament from Curacao and Aruba and St. Martin has nothing to do with the people. The people could care less. It has to do with you. What happened is this. Nobody shows you any importance anymore. You don't count anymore. All right? They're not coming to see you. So you can't get your face in a picture. All right? So all of a sudden, it's disrespectful to us. Disrespectful to who? Speak for yourself. It's disrespectful to you because nobody wants to see you anymore. You're not important anymore. Oh, you didn't get elected, but Gracita, let's be real and let's be honest. Right? You didn't get elected either. You rode in on the back of Tia Heiliger. Okay? He's the only one that got elected. You didn't get elected either. So your point doesn't make much sense. But you see, St. Martin, these are the same people. Come 2014, will be begging you, will be asking you, please, vote for me. I care about you. It's about the people. And the people this. And the people that. And I am telling you, these people don't care about you. Maurice Lake don't care. Gracita don't care. They don't care about you. All they want and all they like is the grandeur lifestyle that Parliament provides for them. A sense of showing. They don't care about you. These are the reasons why I'm asking and I'm begging St. Martin people to wake up. The youth. Your name ain't being called yet, but wait. Come 24, come down to the middle of the year. Coming down, you're going to be hearing everything out of everyone's mouth. Going to be the youth. They're the future. The youth this. And what you're doing for the man on the block. And what you're doing for the single parent here. And what you're doing for this one here. All of a sudden, they care about you. But tell them, let's pass a law ensuring job opportunity and job employment for our young people. Oh, yeah, we can't do this and we can't do that. But yet you guys are legislators. Instead of you, Gracita, worrying about the president of parliament from Curacao and Aruba, bring a bill, bring a motion. What have you done? What have you brought across since you have been a member of parliament? What have you initiated? Nothing. Nothing. But you're traveling here and you're traveling there. When you was president of parliament, you rack up a bill more than $100,000 in travel. Gone to Barbados to attend the funeral of the former prime minister that passed away. Just to show. And parliament must pay for it. You didn't receive no invitation. All those things. And St. Martin people, these are the things you need to know. They don't care. They simply don't care. And we are coming down to that time. We are coming down to that time where everybody, right now, no one is taking you serious. Right now, there's no concern for you. because it's still time. It's still time. All right? Nobody listening. But a time going to come where you going to have that power. You going to have that choice. You going to have that decision. You going to be the one that everybody going to be. All of a sudden, you're going to be important. They're going to be important. And they're going to come with the blocks and the sand, the cement, the rental cars, the GB bills. Bring your bills. This one with a scholarship. This one with a permit. This one with a that. Bribing. Because now they want you. So I don't understand. How much can you get out of them in 4 to 3 months? All of a sudden they could solve all the problems in 4 to 3 months. But in 4 years they can't get it done. Coalition government doesn't work. Coalition governments doesn't work. Okay? I see that we had two hikers. Two hikers were stranded. Emilia Wilson and the courageous police officers, with the help of the mobile phone, they called, and it took them an hour and a half to find them and an hour and a half to track back down. And I don't want to look at it and say, yeah, because they were white and they were this and they were that. I don't want to believe that that's the case. They were stranded. They're individuals. They're people, and they needed help. They had means to call and ask for help. And it was, a platoon was rounded up. They went up the hill. They found them. They tracked them. They helped them. They brought them back down, and everyone was safe. Everyone was good. Everything was nice. And I'm saying to myself, that's the courtesy and the kind of help that we afford everyone that comes to this country. And that's the reason why I was arguing the point with a missing Jamaican woman. The same speed and the same tenacity that we can deploy a number of individuals to help locate others should be extended across the board, same way. But I must say that I'm a bit disappointed with the Jamaican Association, because I'm not hearing much from them in terms of what they are doing, how they are assisting and helping. Because you see, when we had the gruesome murders of the Kings, and Jamaican nationals was involved, they quickly was on the defense. Now it's time for you guys to be on the offense. Put in pressure and trying to find the missing lady. You see? We're going to call it tonight. We're going to end the program here. I want to thank everyone for logging on. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. And we will be back tomorrow. Take care of yourselves, MAArten. God bless each and every one of you guys. Goodbye.
There was a time when people dare not utter a word. There was a time when people were in the dark and searching for accurate information. Just when all hope is lost and frustration hangs in the balance, XSM Talk emerges and broke the silence. Join host Christopher Emmanuel for live and serious discussions and hard talk.